This is the Fertile Mindset podcast, where we explore all the emotional aspects of fertility to support you on your path to parenthood. My name is Sarah Holland. I'm the Fertile Mindset coach and a mother to 2 children after my own fertility challenges. I hope you find all the support and inspiration you need within this podcast to carry you forward on your fertility journey towards your own successful outcome. It's also my wish that through listening to these episodes, you rediscover how to enjoy life now and live it to the full while you wait for your baby. Now, let's begin today's episode. Hello and welcome back to the Fertile Mindset podcast. This is our 4th mini episode, and I hope that you're finding these shorter podcasts easy to listen to and that they're becoming an inspiring and supportive moment within your week. These shorter episodes have given back some time to me and my team to work on some really exciting new support that's coming at Fertile Mindset, and we're going to be sharing it with you very soon now. So on the podcast today, I want to talk to you about finding a way of navigating your fertility journey that feels calmer, more comfortable, and which leads you to making really great informed decisions as you take steps towards welcoming your baby. When someone first gets in touch with me for support or to join the Fertile Mindset Sanctuary membership, they're often at a really difficult and challenging point in their fertility journey. They may be feeling very overwhelmed by all the fertility testing and results and making decisions about treatment, or trying to juggle all the fertility appointments and research alongside having a job, also being a good friend, wife or partner, and generally trying to ensure their life isn't just about their fertility. But it's hard. It's very hard because the experience of having fertility issues when you're trying for a baby is overwhelming. It can be all-consuming and take over your thoughts every minute of every day. And being in that place of overwhelm, the overwhelm of all the fertility information, decisions to make, and all the emotions that are intertwined, is a difficult place from which to take calm and focused steps from. When you're feeling overwhelmed with no space in your mind to think clearly about the next steps on your fertility journey, you may feel like you're taking action, making decisions from a place of fear and worry, and that you're pushing yourself on and forward, kind of like you have blinkers on and you're just powering through without being able to think about it too much. And this doesn't feel good. It feels panicked and scary, and you may be worried that being in this state of emotional stress isn't good for you and potentially not good for your fertility too. So I'd like to invite you today to slow down, to take time and become more mindful about each aspect of your fertility, the thoughts you have, the decisions you make, and bring in a quality that will support you. That quality may be presence or clarity, or a spaciousness, maybe a feeling of trust or surrender. It may be any or all of those, or something else entirely. That's your call. What is it that you need? What place do you need to operate from to stop feeling like fertility has a hold on you, like it is you, that it's somehow become your identity? Now, when I talk about slowing down and taking time, I don't mean a lot of time. It's just bringing in a little space between your thoughts, between your actions, giving your mind some breathing space so that you have some gaps within your constant stream of stressy thoughts. And it's in those gaps, in that space, that there is the potential of something else, whatever it is that you need. If you don't know what that is and you are struggling to see how else you could be feeling during this perhaps most stressful time of your life, then, and you can probably guess what I'm going to say if you're a regular listener of the podcast, I suggest using EFT tapping. First, acknowledge your thoughts, how busy, confused, or stressed your mind feels, and then use EFT to tap on those thoughts. Tap on them individually to be the most effective, and start with the loudest, most attention-seeking thought that you have. The one that is right at the front of your mind, the thought that is there when you wake up and is still occupying your mind when you go to sleep at night. It might be that this is one constant thought, fear or worry that's always there and is impacting on your fertility journey and how you feel about it. Or this thought may change regularly as new things happen and there is something else to worry about. Whatever the overwhelming, all-consuming thought is, get hold of it by bringing it to mind, acknowledging it's there, maybe writing it down, and then tapping on it and through it. Be curious to see how you feel after the tapping, and if the thought is still there, even if it's now quieter and less overwhelming, still apply another tapping round. Each time you tap, you are giving your mind some space between the thoughts. This could be a complete game changer for you, to have this space, to have some peace. And it only has to take 5 minutes or so, once or twice a day. Tapping is one of the easiest and quickest ways to take care of your emotional well-being, which is why it is so often used for all kinds of emotional stress, including fears and phobias, anxiety and depression. Of course, here on the podcast and at Fertile Mindset, you'll hear me talking about using EFT for fertility support, and there is so much more that you can use this clever little tapping technique on. If you are new to EFT and you'd love to experience it for yourself, or perhaps brush up your skills and have my guidance in using it for the best possible results, then I'll add a couple of links to the show notes. The first to episode 20 of the podcast, where I teach you EFT, and also to my Fertile Mindset Sanctuary membership, which is the only fertility membership focused on using this amazing technique. That's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed listening in today, and it's given you some ideas on how to greatly improve your emotional well-being using EFT tapping on your fertility journey. I look forward to speaking with you again next week on the Fertile Mindset podcast. I'm so pleased you're listening to the Fertile Mindset podcast, and now I would love to invite you to join us in the Fertile Mindset Sanctuary. The Sanctuary is my fertility support membership, which is focused on taking care of you and helping you enjoy your life while you wait for your baby. In the Sanctuary, I'll guide you through using an amazing technique called EFT or tapping, and you'll soon be feeling less stressed and more joyful. If you're not already in the Sanctuary, do come and join us today, because the best time to start receiving support on your fertility journey is always right now. Honestly, it makes such a difference to have good quality emotional support and techniques that you can pick up and use yourself whenever you need them. Go to fertilemindset.com/sanctuary to join us today. I look forward to hopefully seeing you there and at the next episode of the Fertile Mindset podcast.